welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. You know, today being the last day of November, I thought I'd introduce this video and go back to an older style video I used to do where I'd introduce a topic and discuss that topic. Today we're going to discuss holidays and type 1 diabetes. For me, for many years, especially the years where I was sort of didn't really care about my diabetes, I ended up eating way too much. A couple of times ended up in the hospital. Wasn't the greatest time whatsoever. So these are little skills I learned. Number one is know what you're going to eat. Know what type of food's going to be offered. Are you going to be able to eat the food? And by eating the food, I mean, are you going to like the food? Or are you going to have to say, oh no, I don't think so. No, that won't do. So, who knows? I know personally, and this wasn't necessarily holidays, but it was Christmas time, and we went to a scout camp, and the food was very high in carbs. I ended up having a very high blood sugar. So this is why you need to know about what foods are available and how you're going to account for them. Next is, I would say, only inject when you see your meal. Whether it be taking your insulin through a syringe or typing it into the insulin pump, make sure you keep an eye on your blood sugar. I'm not saying that you need to be, oh, sorry, I can't talk to you right now. I've got to worry about my blood. Oh, no. Hi, how are you? Yeah, but I'm too. Not being that close, but keep a close eye on it. You know, you will learn, especially if this is your first year being diabetic at Christmas. It will all seem very new and how cautious you have to be. But in years as you move along, you'll learn how to relax. Watch for hidden sugars. Be definitely sure sauces, cream soups, a lot of sweet potatoes with marshmallow toppings. You know, there's a whole bunch of sugars that big meals don't overeat. Try to pace yourself throughout the day. Don't just sort of say, oh, well, I'm going to have everything I need now at dinner, and I won't worry about the rest of the time. You could use the smaller plate. Use a salad plate. But I know, who's really going to sit there and go, oh, excuse me, can I just have a salad plate? No. In theory, it's a nice idea, but on whole, I wouldn't really follow that stress. Eat what you like throughout the day. However, don't bulk up at the end of the day. Have breakfast, have a lunch, and then nitpick throughout the day. But remember, keeping for your starches, your carbs. Some people, a friend of mine says he will monitor what he eats throughout the meal, and then we'll take the insulin so that he doesn't all of a sudden crash instead of taking a whole bunch of insulin and then finding out, oh, I don't really like all the food there. And you don't want to end up being totally low and out of it. So keeping your blood sugars in proportion is vitally important for you. Carry extra supplies, because remember, you're not going to have any drugstores going to be open to you. So you're not going to have chances for extra insulin, syringes, alcohol wipes. So just make sure you prepare a bag that you're going to be able to take. Now, I know I've discussed in videos past, where it was always make sure you get a bag where you can take, if you have an emergency or whatever, take with you. This one is just for the day, so you take some insulin, long-acting and regular, pump supplies, because nothing's worth saying, oh, I have to go because my pump is broken down and I've got to do a change. No one really wants that for anyone. So just make sure you have your supplies, alcohol, insulins, long or short acting, syringes, and just make sure that you have blood testing, because it's so easy to say, oh, well, I'm going to eat this, and you take the insulin for it, and then you forget, or something comes up and you don't get the meal that you were expecting. Now, we've talked an awful lot about meals. We've talked about your medication now. Have fun. I can remember one of the first Christmases I had after being a diabetic. I was with my dad and my stepmom, and we went down across the border and visit her family. And I remember I was playing pool and there was a chocolate. There was a box of chocolates there. Oh my God. I had a box I had one. And, my stepmother found me and it was like, oh my God, I committed the worst thing ever. Just don't go overboard. One little extra chocolate isn't going to make you end up in emergency rooms or anything. Just keep up and keep things full and stocked. So, eat well, have extra supplies available, take it with you or keep it close by you, and you can always duck to the side to do a quick blood test and to do a quick injection. Since this is most of the time of being with family and friends, you will know that they will know that you are a diabetic and it will take priority with it. So now we start the fun time. Tomorrow will be December 1st. So have a great day and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World @gmail.com. All one line. Drop me